good afternoon, good afternoon, and everyone on the West Coast. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. And everybody else in between this great, big, beautiful country of ours. How the hell you doing? What do you know? What do you say? What's up? What's happening? Oh, what a weekend. Holy shit, man. Damn. Oh. Okay, it's not a kid's show, so you got Rugrats, Scrum Munchers running around. Time for a nap. If they're in homeschooled, it's break time. If they're supposed to be in school and they're not in school and it's nice outside, kick their ass outside. They don't need to hear me. Give them an Xbox, PlayStation, iPhone, iPad, anything. Put headphones on. It's not a kid's show. Not a kid's show. Okay? So I think we got that squared away, right? So we're still working on the memes and videos. I got to get them labeled right. I started labeling them. I'm like, oh no, this is all wrong. I'll never be able to figure this shit out. You know, so once we get that done, we'll have it taken care of. We'll do one of this time check. Okay. Delay isn't bad. Audio's good. We are taking off. Just like there were 5 ladies took off today. And I guess Jeff Bezos' little rocket ship up into the nether space, you know, for 4 minutes weightlessness. They had Katy Perry's a trip. They had her on. All she did was feel love. She felt love up there when she was up there, and she felt love when she came back down. Seen a couple of them kissing the dirt, man. I'm like, no, I am not gonna. I don't give a shit. You know, I might get on my knees and be thankful I'm on land again, but I ain't gonna kiss. I ain't kissing no freaking dirt. And the one lady kissed right where Bezos was standing. I'm like, what if he had his shoe in dog shit, you know, over the weekend or something? She's kissing the dirt. Give me a freaking break. Oh, God. Anyway. What's going on here? I clicked that. Okay, so. Anyway, what else? The El Salvadoran president is visiting the United States. Did he bring that guy back? I don't know. I've been so busy, I just caught parts of the news, but I didn't catch it all. Supreme Court says bring that guy back, man. All right. Zelensky, here's something. Just 1 hour ago, Europe. Zelensky urges Trump to visit Ukraine before deal with Russia. Yeah, they had a damn Russians, man. Palm Sunday did an airstrike, or not an airstrike, but a missile strike. Killed 34 people. A Russian missile killed 34 people on Sunday in an attack that Trump described as a mistake, and Germany called a war crime. And Russia just keeps doing it. You know, words are cheap. I hate to say that, but you know, words are cheap. You gotta back it up with some action. Ridiculous. Okay, Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky. They keep spelling his name wrong. It's 2 Y's. 2 Y's at the end. But no, they got to spell it the American way. You know, screw this. You know, I was so patriotic at one time. You know, but they ran that into the ground. They have people that call themselves patriots that are supporting a guy that's decimating the VA. I can't figure this shit out. How stupid can you be? Why not just give him a razor, man? Say, hey, man, why don't you go cut your own throat? You know? It's a figure of speech, folks. I'm not going to ask him to do it, you know. But jeez, give me a break. This is ridiculous. Oh, shit. You know, you get pissed off and all that other shit. I don't know what if it's worth it. You know? I don't know. Oh, boy. So, anyway, where you get back? I know. Yeah, I know. Somebody said, why don't you keep your commentary till after? I'm like, no, I don't do that. I don't know why. I just don't do that. I don't like keeping shit to myself. I just let it out when it comes. You know? That was one of the biggest things that kept me drinking years ago. Because I used to hold it all in. So I just go ahead and let it all out. Like that song, Let It All Hang Out. You know? So. Peaches I keep looking over there. Peaches keeps examining my clothes. I'm hoping she's not going to make a bed out of it. Oh. She can still fit in there. My gosh. Anyway. There's a box thing that she can jump up on. It's one of those kiddie jungle gyms or something. And one of them has a box, an oblong box, with hole in two ends. One you can go in the side and one you can go in the front. And she's gotten chubby. And I didn't think she could fit in there, but man, she just went right in there. You know, them cats, they squeeze into almost anything. So, anyway, back to this. Ukraine's President Vladimir Zelensky has invited Donald Trump to visit his country before any deal was struck with Russia to end the war. Please, before any kind of decisions, any kind of forms of negotiations, come to see the people, civilians, warriors, hospitals, churches, children destroyed or dead, Zelensky said in an interview for CBS's 60 Minutes program. The interview was recorded before a Russian missile hit the city of Sumy, or is it Sumy, on Sunday, killing 34 people and injuring 117 others. I didn't see that part. 117 people got wounded. Wow. Without providing evidence, Russia said it fired 2 Iskander missiles at a meeting of Ukrainian soldiers, killing 60 of them. Trump said he had been told it was a mistake without specifying who told him. Oh, the lies just never stop, folks. The lies. The lies. The lies. Let's make that a federal law. Huh? The federal law is every time you lie, that you're caught in a lie, you got to pay $100. That's not too unreasonable, right? Every time you're caught in a lie. You got to, well, see, the thing about that is you got to have Big Brother in your house listening in on everything you say. So I guess that's not going to work. How about every time you say something? How about every public official? Yeah, that makes no sense, right? Every public official that's caught in a lie. And don't say, oh, it was a mistake. I made a mistake. No, no, no. You lied. No, no, no. Okay, at the scene in Sumy, the conference center Russia claimed was used for the meeting is smashed and a crater marks the spot where a missile hit. The roof is no more. Kiev has not confirmed the gathering of military officers. However, regional mayor in Sumy has demanded the resignation of local security officials if needed, if indeed they allowed such a meeting to happen. Any gathering of soldiers is a prime target for Russia. In previous attacks, and indeed throughout the invasion of Ukraine, civilians have been seen as acceptable collateral damage by the Russian military. And here's something Russian soldiers they just out and out do is just shoot the civilians, drag them out of the house and shoot them. For what? Why? For what? You know, it's insane. So, like I said, the United States is creating more terrorists than they ever killed or captured by what they're doing. And it's true. It's true. This poor guy in El Salvador that's stuck down there in that prison, every day that goes by, you know, it's like tick-tock. Tick-tock. Anything could happen. One of them other people get pissed off at him. They could gang up on him, strangle him to death. They don't need no weapons. Break his neck. You know, and this is what the tragedy is going to be. It's going to turn out that he's going to get killed. Or this president of El Salvador, to make Trump happy, will have him killed. That's what I believe. That's what I believe. And then he'll go, oopsie, sorry. And then what? They're going to make reparations to his family, his wife, in the United States? That's it. Just buy her off. We bumped off your husband, and we're going to buy you off. Now go away. Think about that. I didn't put it in a post yet. So if you heard it here, you'll see it in my post later. Maybe, if I remember. My memory's gone to shit, right? So, anyway. So if you want to read the rest of this article of Zelensky urging Trump to visit Ukraine before he makes a deal with Russia, why? You know, it's up to Ukraine whether they're going to accept any deal or not. Does Ukraine really need the United States? Can the EU provide enough weapons and missiles and stuff? Now, here's the thing. I saw a chart where the United States was bragging about how much they gave, where the EU, European Union, EU, and not EU, gave more money. So, anyway, it was the United States like, what, 135 billion, and then the EU was like, this a couple months ago, 150 billion. So, now here's the problem. If Russia could get North Koreans to help them fight, why can't Ukraine get another country to come in and fight? Get out off that goddamn table. Hey, get down off there. What I got to throw at this cat? Hey, get off that table. Get off the table. Down. She's just looking like, what the hell did you throw at me for? See, this is distractions. Distractions. The next thing you know, she'll start knocking stuff off the table. She never did that before. She must really want attention. You know? Like I don't give her enough. She sleeps in my bed, up next to my face with her ass. There is no worst thing in the world. You know, I mean, there's some pretty bad. This is not the worst thing. This is pretty bad, though. She's got her ass. She lays next to my pillow with her head above my head and her ass damn near right in my face. And you're sleeping and you're dreaming really good and having a great time. And guess what? She farts. She farts. Oh my God. Yeah, she does too. At night, I say, come here, get your pets, right? Come here. And then she'll move, come halfway, lay on my lap, and I'll go ahead and rub her head and ears and stuff like that. And then she'll fart. It's like, oh my God. I swear to God, while I'm doing it, I swear to God, I think she's shitting herself when she's actually just farting. That must be very relaxing to cause a cat to freaking fart. Oh my God. This cat. Now she's on my drum set. Get away from there. Oh my God. You know what? I got to do something about this. She's going to knock my camera over. Get out of there. Oh well. Sorry, I'm yelling. So anyway, what else is going on in the news here? Oh, boy. There goes. Here's 5 hours ago. Trump's at it again. Trump threatens new tariffs on smartphones days after exempting them. What is he? He's manipulating the market, man. That's what he's doing. He's manipulating the market. She's sitting on my drum set. On my tom-tom. This is a big distraction, folks. She's never done this shit before. Something is wrong. Her compass is off. And wait, I'm going to get a drink here. Come here, baby. Come here. She's like, no, don't you come this way. You can't come this way. Too much shit in the way. All right. So anyway, this is Madeline Halpert, BBC News. This is all BBC News. Screw CNN. Screw MSNBC. I'm tired of this shit. So at least I'm getting news from another country. I don't know how they lean and right, you know, but at least they do the news. At least, you know, for world news. Trump threatens new tariffs on smartphones days after exempting them. Donald Trump says Chinese-made smartphones and other electronics will not be exempt from tariffs, adding they are simply moving into a different levy bucket. Yeah. European stock markets bounced up on Monday morning after Friday's official announcement that some of these products would escape levies of up to 145%. China has called on Donald Trump to immediately, completely cancel his tariff regime and return to the right path of mutual respect. However, U.S. officials said on Sunday that products would be subject to a semiconductor tariff instead, which Trump expected to reveal more details later. Now, I thought last year, when Biden was in office, he signed this big-ass deal to have this big-ass industry of semiconductors moved over here to the United States and put up a couple plants or a plant or two, you know, to do this shit. So what's Trump going to do? He's going to say, oh, no, I did that. I don't know. I don't know, damn it. Okay. However, U.S. officials said Sunday that products would be subject to a semiconductor tariff instead, with Trump expected to reveal more details later. U.S. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick said the new levy would be in addition to a host of global tariffs the U.S. imposed earlier this month, then paused for 90 days. We need our medicines and we need semiconductors and our electronics to be built in America, he added. All right, enough of this. On Saturday, a U.S. Customs notice revealed smartphones, computers, and some other electronic devices would be excluded from the 125% tariff on goods entering the country from China. But Trump chimed in on social media saying there was no exemption for these products and called such reports about this notice false. Instead, he said that they are just moving to a different tariff bucket. We should kick the bucket. Jeez. Trump added, we are taking a look at semiconductors and the whole electronic supply chain in the upcoming national security tariff investigations. He's even got names for this crap. Okay, so anyway, what's going on here? All right, now they're doing why Harris lost. Okay, what? Get up here. Man, I'm tired of your shit, girl. God, here she comes. Come on. Up. I'm on X now. I'm going to X. I'm all over the place. Jeez, get up there. God, thank you. Oh, it's a relief when she's behind me. Mrs. Leo McGarry. Let's see what drama happens at work today. That place has more drama than the entire TLC company, and I'm just the girl who sits in the back with her headphones. Okay. Okay. Barsby, can I get a few F Trumps? I'm trying to cut down on my F words. I got a couple minutes left. Holy crap. It's going too fast, folks. All right. White privilege. When a black president constantly has his religion, patriotism, and birthplace questioned, causes white people to get angry because they think he doesn't say Merry Christmas enough, gets shit about wearing a flag pin, and is met with a daily barrage of bullshit conspiracy theories. That's Barack Obama they have a picture of. And under a picture of Trump, when a white president can call nations shithole countries, call the press enemies of the people, F porn stars, and he did that, grab women by the pussy, endorse pedophiles in Senate races, lie constantly, play golf every third day, and insult Gold Star families, and none of his supporters really give a shit. None of his supporters really give a shit. Yeah, what the hell is wrong with these people? Where did the morals go? Oh, boy. Lovable liberal and his old English sheepdog. I'm on X. The jungle, I'm on the jungle. Did he lie about his weight? According to official documents, Trump's medical exam at Walter Reed, he only weighs 224 pounds. Yeah, okay, sure. So, yeah. Okay. Sunday girl. As a Catholic, I focus not on casual sex, but on the casual guilt after sex. There you go. Ooh. Oh my God. Levitt has reported that 75 countries have reached out to Trump, although they kept it quiet. There's a few we know of. Gilead, Wakanda, Krypton, Lilliput, and Genevieve are a few. There you go. Let's get over to Threads. We're running out of time. La, 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 la. This is Jasmine Crockett posted. Today we mourn the loss of Mrs. Edna Pemberton, a fierce advocate, a fearless voice, and a true community leader. She didn't just believe in change, she was the change. North Texas and the world are better because of the work she did and the lives she touched. May she rest in peace. Mrs. Edna Pemberton. Spider 78. That's Sharon Piper Donovan. Oh my God, we just watched it. He's telling on himself. Zelensky asked Trump to visit. Yeah, see that? He didn't criticize him. The Greenland story was really informative history of country, not so much anti-Trump. Mr. Sensitive is also a wannabe dictator. All right, we just watched it. Okay, so there. Quit saying okay. All right, here we... What? 20, okay. God, quit saying okay, damn it. Will Taylor, 9317. Trump has already spent $154 billion more in the first quarter than we did last year. Think about that. Trump has already spent $154 billion more in the first quarter than we did last year. There's a video that maybe you should check out. This is on Threads. Come on, Sue. Sue.j.ro. Robin Banks reposted this. I have to admit, I must have watched this video 30 times. I cried with laughter. Do MAGAs even know what they are against? The Department of Education really should have been abolished. Oh my God. Should never have been abolished. Yes. Because they're, God, idiots. Ugh. All right. Dr. Joel Skulkin, in the past 48 hours. RFK Jr. used the R word and announced his fake study on autism would be complete by September. Victor Perez, a 17-year-old non-speaking autistic boy, was shot and killed by police for the offense of his skin color, all during Autism Acceptance Month. We need to stop these attacks on the autistic community. We need accountability and justice. We need autistic people to be treated as people. Damn. Yeah, tell me about it. He's manufacturing... Okay. Good God above, all one word. He's manufacturing chaos because he has nothing to offer. No vision, no ideas, no interest in building anything, just tearing down what others have built. I'm going to Blue Sky for one real quick one, maybe two. No, I ain't got much time. Mazzy. Me. I need a big cuddle bone. Pet shop employee. It's called a cuddle bone. Me. Doesn't say none. Okay? Nope. Okay, Coco. This is reposted by Margot. Coco says, womp, womp, womp to the meme that says, the exact moment Don Jr. realized Daddy put tariffs on Colombia. Oh, I'm not going to get another small one in. Oh, my gosh. Hey, man, I had a great time. I hope you did. Caroline Propaganda Barbie, okay? Oh, you got to check these people out, man. They're all great. That was reposted by Continental Kitties. Red Hibiscus, okay? Posted it. Good morning. Oh, boy. Okay, so that's it. Time's done, and I'm just going to get here and see you Wednesday. Maybe. I don't know. So let's play the music for the radio people so they can hear their damn songs and their music and everything else. Thank you, hey man, UK, Canada, Ukraine, US, thank you for listening on the radio. I keep forgetting. I feel bad. You guys are really great too. So what am I going to do here? Grab the wrong one. Grab the wrong one. I grabbed the wrong one. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So there was nothing there, and that's it. All right, so let's say goodbye to you people. Ooh.